Inflammation is at the root of almost every major disease, from heart problems and diabetes to arthritis, chronic pain, and even premature aging. Yet most people don't realize that the foods they eat every single day are either fighting inflammation or fueling it. Here's the truth. While medications can temporarily reduce symptoms, they don't heal the cause. But certain anti-inflammatory foods can, and they work faster than you think. Backed by science and trusted for centuries, these foods don't just calm inflammation, they help your body repair, restore, and protect itself naturally. Stay with me because in this video, you'll discover the best foods you can eat right now to reduce inflammation naturally and reclaim your health from the inside out. Welcome to Natural Health Secrets, where we uncover science-backed strategies for a healthier, stronger life. Today we're diving into one of the most overlooked yet powerful keys to long-term wellness: food as medicine. On the surface, inflammation might just sound like swelling or pain, but in reality, chronic inflammation is a silent fire that damages your cells, weakens your immune system, and accelerates aging. The good news? You can fight it with what's on your plate. In this video, we'll explore the best anti-inflammatory foods proven by research to lower inflammation, protect your heart, improve digestion, and boost energy. If natural healing matters to you, hit subscribe now and join our community. Together, we'll unlock the secrets to vibrant health. Before we dive into the list of anti-inflammatory foods, it's important to understand what inflammation really is, and why it matters so much for your health. Inflammation is your body's natural defense mechanism. When you get a cut, catch a virus, or even strain a muscle, your immune system sends white blood cells to the area. This creates redness, swelling, and heat, the classic signs of acute inflammation. In this case, inflammation is actually helpful. It's your body's way of healing and protecting itself. But the problem begins when inflammation never turns off. This is called chronic inflammation, and it's like a slow-burning fire inside your body. Instead of protecting you, it starts damaging healthy cells, tissues, and organs. Over time, chronic inflammation has been directly linked to serious health problems: heart disease, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, digestive disorders, obesity, and even certain cancers. Research from Harvard Medical School highlights that chronic inflammation accelerates the aging process by damaging DNA and weakening immune function. That's why so many people who live with silent inflammation experience fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, and difficulty losing weight. The truth is, our modern lifestyle fuels this hidden fire. Processed foods, excess sugar, fried snacks, alcohol, stress, and lack of sleep all keep inflammation levels high. And while medications like NSAIDs may temporarily relieve pain, they don't address the root cause. This is where anti-inflammatory foods come in. Whole, nutrient-dense foods contain natural compounds, antioxidants, polyphenols, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats that directly calm inflammation and help your body heal. Instead of adding fuel to the fire, they put it out. Think of it this way: every bite you take is either fighting inflammation or feeding it. By learning to reduce inflammation naturally through food, you're not just managing symptoms. You're protecting your long-term health, slowing aging, and increasing your energy. So now that you know why inflammation is so critical, let's uncover the foods that can transform your health from the inside out. When it comes to fighting inflammation, few foods are as powerful as leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts are loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that help calm the body's internal fire. What makes these vegetables special are their phytonutrients, compounds like sulforaphane, quercetin, and lutein. Sulforaphane, found in broccoli and Brussels sprouts, has been shown in studies from Johns Hopkins University to activate detoxification enzymes in the liver, helping the body neutralize harmful toxins that drive inflammation. Quercetin, abundant in kale and spinach, reduces oxidative stress and supports immune balance. Leafy greens are also rich in vitamin K, which plays a critical role in regulating the body's inflammatory response. Low levels of vitamin K have been associated with increased risk of cardiovascular disease and chronic joint inflammation. Adding just a handful of dark greens to your daily meals can lower these risks significantly. Another key benefit is fiber. These vegetables provide soluble and insoluble fiber, which not only supports digestion but also feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Since nearly 70% of your immune system is housed in the gut, a healthy microbiome is essential for controlling inflammation throughout the body. And the best part? They're incredibly versatile. Add spinach to your morning smoothie, toss kale into a salad, roast broccoli with olive oil, or stir-fry Brussels sprouts with garlic. Each small choice adds up, flooding your body with compounds that actively reduce inflammation naturally. Think of leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables as the foundation of an anti-inflammatory diet. They detoxify, heal, and restore balance at a cellular level. And when combined with other anti-inflammatory foods, their effects multiply, creating a powerful shield against disease and aging. By making them a daily habit, you're not just eating vegetables. You're giving your body the tools it needs to repair and thrive. If leafy greens are the foundation of an anti-inflammatory diet, then berries and colorful fruits are the bright defenders. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, cherries, and even fruits like oranges, pomegranates, and grapes are packed with antioxidants and polyphenols that directly fight inflammation at the cellular level. Berries in particular contain anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that give them their rich red, purple, and blue colors. These anthocyanins have been shown in studies from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry to reduce markers of inflammation in the blood, improve circulation, and lower the risk of heart disease. Another hero is the pomegranate. Its seeds and juice are loaded with polyphenols that not only protect cells from oxidative damage, but also reduce joint pain and stiffness caused by chronic inflammation. In fact, research from Case Western Reserve University found that pomegranate extract significantly reduced inflammation in people with arthritis. Cherries, especially tart cherries, deserve a special mention. Studies from Oregon Health and Science University show they can lower C-reactive protein, one of the main markers of inflammation. Athletes who drink tart cherry juice often report faster recovery and less muscle soreness thanks to these natural anti-inflammatory effects. Vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges, kiwis, and papayas also play an essential role. Vitamin C helps lower oxidative stress and boosts collagen production, protecting joints, skin, and blood vessels from the damage caused by chronic inflammation. The beauty of berries and colorful fruits is their simplicity. You can add them to smoothies, sprinkle them on oatmeal, enjoy them as snacks, or blend them into juices. Unlike processed sweets that fuel inflammation, these natural sources of sweetness actually reduce inflammation naturally while satisfying cravings. Every handful of berries or slice of citrus delivers a dose of protection to your cells, neutralizing free radicals and calming the silent fire of chronic inflammation. And when combined with leafy greens, nuts, and healthy fats, their power multiplies. By making colorful fruits a daily staple, you're not just eating for pleasure, you're eating for healing, longevity, and vibrant health. For decades, fat was unfairly blamed as the enemy of health, but science now shows that the right kinds of fat are some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you can eat. In fact, without them, your body struggles to repair, protect, and regulate inflammation. The champions here are omega-3 fatty acids found abundantly in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These healthy fats reduce the production of inflammatory molecules and support the creation of anti-inflammatory compounds called resolvins and protectins. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that regular consumption of omega-3s lowers markers of chronic inflammation and reduces the risk of heart disease. For plant-based options, foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and walnuts provide alpha-linolenic acid, a precursor to omega-3s. These not only protect your heart, but also improve brain function and joint flexibility, making them excellent additions to an anti-inflammatory diet. Another key player is extra virgin olive oil. Rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, olive oil has been compared to the effects of anti-inflammatory drugs, without the side effects. Studies from the University of Navarra link high olive oil consumption with lower risks of inflammatory diseases, and even longer lifespan. Avocados also shine here, combining healthy fats with potassium, fiber, and antioxidants. They support joint health, lower oxidative stress, and improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from other foods. The takeaway is simple: not all fats are equal. While processed oils and trans fats fuel inflammation, omega-3s and natural oils help to reduce inflammation naturally and restore balance. Replacing fried foods and processed snacks with salmon, olive oil, or a handful of walnuts can make a dramatic difference in how your body feels and functions. If you're finding these strategies helpful, remember this: protecting your body from inflammation isn't about one big change, it's about consistent choices, day after day. And if you'd like to go deeper into natural solutions that truly work, I've left a special link in the description with trusted resources that can guide you step by step. Don't wait until chronic inflammation shows up as pain, fatigue, or disease. Take action now, because every bite you eat can either fuel the fire or help you put it out. Long before modern medicine, people turned to herbs and spices to heal the body. Today, science confirms what ancient cultures already knew. Many of these natural ingredients are among the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods in the world. Let's start with turmeric. Its active compound, curcumin, has been studied extensively for its ability to block inflammatory pathways in the body. Research from the University of Arizona shows that curcumin can reduce joint inflammation and even ease symptoms of arthritis. To boost absorption, pair turmeric with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin's effectiveness by up to 2,000%. Ginger is another standout. Known for its warming flavor, ginger contains gingerols and shogals, compounds proven to lower inflammation and reduce oxidative stress. Studies from the Journal of Medicinal Food found that daily ginger intake helps reduce muscle pain and stiffness, especially in people with chronic conditions. Garlic, beyond being a flavor powerhouse, is rich in sulfur compounds like allicin, which support immune function and combat inflammation. Regular garlic consumption has been linked to lower blood pressure, improved cholesterol levels, and reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Cinnamon, often associated with sweetness, is actually a potent anti-inflammatory spice. It improves insulin sensitivity, helps regulate blood sugar, and reduces inflammatory markers in the body. And don't overlook rosemary and oregano. These herbs are loaded with polyphenols and rosmarinic acid, compounds that act as antioxidants, protecting cells from damage and reducing systemic inflammation. The beauty of herbs and spices is how easy they are to incorporate. Add turmeric to soups or golden milk, ginger to smoothies or stir-fries, garlic to almost any savory dish, and cinnamon to your morning oats or tea. Small amounts used daily create a powerful cumulative effect. By filling your kitchen with these natural healers, you're not just seasoning food, you're actively working to reduce inflammation naturally, strengthen your immune system, and protect your body from chronic disease. When you think about anti-inflammatory foods, nuts, seeds, and legumes might not be the first that come to mind. Yet these plant-based staples are some of the most concentrated sources of nutrients that fight inflammation and fuel long-term health. Take almonds and walnuts, for example. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative stress. Walnuts, on the other hand, are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids which calm inflammatory processes and support brain and heart health. Studies from the Harvard School of Public Health show that regular walnut consumption is linked to lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation. Seeds like chia, flax, pumpkin, and sunflower seeds provide a perfect blend of healthy fats, protein, and minerals. Flax and chia are especially high in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that reduces joint stiffness and supports immune function. Pumpkin seeds add zinc, which is critical for immunity and wound healing, while sunflower seeds deliver selenium, an antioxidant that helps regulate inflammation. Legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas are anti-inflammatory powerhouses in their own right. They're high in fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar and supports gut health. Since the gut microbiome plays a central role in regulating inflammation, fiber-rich foods like legumes help reduce chronic inflammatory responses. They're also excellent plant-based protein sources, supporting muscle repair and metabolic health without the inflammatory effects of processed meats. Beyond their nutrient profile, nuts, seeds, and legumes are highly versatile. You can sprinkle chia seeds on yogurt, add beans to soups, enjoy hummus made from chickpeas, or snack on a handful of almonds. These simple swaps provide daily, cumulative benefits that protect against disease. The best part, they're affordable and accessible. Unlike exotic superfoods, nuts, seeds, and legumes are easy to find and easy to incorporate into your routine. By making them a staple in your meals, you're not just satisfying hunger. You're actively working to reduce inflammation naturally and building long-term resilience. A strong immune system begins in the gut. And when it comes to controlling chronic inflammation, what you feed your microbiome matters just as much as what you avoid. This is where whole grains and fermented foods play a vital role in an anti-inflammatory diet. Let's start with whole grains. Unlike refined grains that have been stripped of fiber and nutrients, whole grains like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and barley contain all three parts of the grain: bran, germ, and endosperm. These deliver fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals that not only fuel energy, but also stabilize blood sugar. Balanced blood sugar means fewer inflammatory spikes throughout the day. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that people who consume whole grains regularly have significantly lower levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation. Then we have fermented foods: yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso. These are rich in probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that populate your gut. Since nearly 70% of your immune system resides in the gut, keeping this ecosystem healthy is critical for controlling inflammation. Probiotics restore balance, reduce harmful bacteria, and even enhance the production of short-chain fatty acids, which are natural anti-inflammatory compounds. What makes this duo powerful is synergy. Whole grains provide the fiber that probiotics need to thrive. This is called prebiotic fiber. When combined with fermented foods, they create a cycle of nourishment that strengthens the gut barrier, reduces leaky gut, and lowers systemic inflammation. For practical use, think simple. Start your morning with overnight oats and a spoonful of yogurt, or pair brown rice with a side of kimchi at dinner. These meals not only satisfy, but also heal. The truth is, chronic inflammation often begins silently in the gut. By feeding your body whole grains and fermented foods consistently, you're fortifying your first line of defense, ensuring your immune system stays sharp and resilient. Eating this way is not just about digestion, it's about building a foundation for lifelong health and naturally lowering inflammation at its root. We often think of food first when it comes to fighting inflammation, but hydration and lifestyle habits are just as critical. Water may seem simple, but it plays a vital role in flushing toxins, transporting nutrients, and maintaining every cellular function in your body. Even mild dehydration increases oxidative stress and raises levels of inflammatory markers. Aim for steady hydration throughout the day, not just large amounts at once. Another powerful ally is green tea. Packed with antioxidants, particularly EGCG, green tea has been shown to reduce inflammatory signaling and protect against chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. Research published in the Journal of Inflammation revealed that daily green tea consumption significantly lowered markers of inflammation in the blood. Whether hot or iced, it's one of the easiest and most effective anti-inflammatory drinks you can add to your routine. Lifestyle habits also matter. Chronic stress, poor sleep, and lack of physical activity all fuel inflammation. Stress raises cortisol levels, disrupting immune function. Sleep deprivation increases inflammatory cytokines in the blood, and a sedentary lifestyle weakens circulation and metabolism. On the other hand, regular movement, deep breathing, mindfulness, and quality sleep actively reduce inflammation and restore balance. Together, hydration, green tea, and healthy habits act as reinforcements, amplifying the benefits of the anti-inflammatory foods you eat. Now, while the foundation of reducing inflammation is always diet and lifestyle, sometimes the body needs extra support. This is where natural supplements can play a role, not as a replacement, but as an ally. Concentrated extracts of herbs, omega-3 oils, or antioxidant-rich blends can help calm inflammation faster and support recovery when life gets busy. The key is choosing trusted natural options that complement your diet without side effects or dependency. If you'd like to explore safe, science-backed supplements that many people use to reduce inflammation naturally, I've left a special link in the description. Think of it as a bridge, giving your body the boost it needs while you continue building healthy, lasting habits through food and lifestyle. Tonight we uncovered how anti-inflammatory foods are far more than just meals. They are medicine for your body. We saw that chronic inflammation is like a silent fire, damaging cells, aging your body, and fueling diseases like diabetes, heart problems, arthritis, and even cancer. But the good news is that every bite you take has the power to either fuel that fire or put it out. We explored the best foods to reduce inflammation naturally: leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables that detoxify your system, berries and colorful fruits, rich in antioxidants that repair cells, healthy fats like omega-3s and olive oil that calm inflammatory pathways, herbs and spices such as turmeric, ginger, and garlic, nature's medicine cabinet, nuts, seeds, and legumes that provide lasting plant-based protection, whole grains and fermented foods that heal your gut and strengthen your immunity, and finally, hydration, green tea, and lifestyle habits that reinforce and sustain your healing. The most important lesson is this: fighting inflammation doesn't require expensive treatments or harsh drugs. It starts with what you put on your plate and the habits you practice every day. Small, consistent changes, like adding spinach to your smoothie, sipping green tea in the afternoon, or swapping processed snacks for nuts and fruits. Build up over time, transforming your health from the inside out. But here's something crucial to think about. Even if you fill your diet with the best anti-inflammatory foods, there are still hidden everyday habits that may be silently undoing your progress. These habits accelerate aging, weaken your immune system, and drain your energy without you realizing it. In our next video, I'll reveal the everyday routines that could be aging your body faster than inflammation ever could, and what you can do to stop them right now. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Natural Health Secrets and join our community, because your health is your greatest wealth, and protecting it begins with the choices you make every single day.